Sorry for the delay. Hold on, I'm working on it.
Snatcher PT-11.
Oh no, she's coming.
What the fuck is going on?
Peekaboo, I got your wig. What is she hiding in that wig cap?
Who took my wig?
Wig snatcher.
The camera. Fuck.
Snatcher PT-11.
Oh no, she's coming.
Shit. It's not working. Hold on. I gotta pull out my little S Pen. What's going on, everyone? What the hell did I do with it? There it is. Oh, it's going to be a short stream. I was just seeing what's going on. A lot of whispers. Let me try this again. Hmm. What's
Guy
this?
keeps scrolling.
Sup, boys? You're with me today. Check this out.
There you go, Big D. I don't know why. I don't even know where that video came from. Get out of here. What's up, Big D?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing good,
Oh,
man.
hang on. Let me kill my audio from the other one. Okay, no echo now?
No, you're fine.
All right.
Well, I got an echo, but
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good.
You're not talking about Alex 09, are you?
No,
In your
what is-
title?
no.
Oh, okay. Because she's a
Alex
good person.
Trebek. Alex Trebek.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Apparently, I said some things a couple weeks ago, and everybody's still talking about it.
Yeah, people fucking wrap themselves up in shit when they have no lives. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the internet. Like, what were they crying about? Oh, they think I was making fun of stage 4 cancer or something. I don't know. I don't really wish harm
Well, you
on
probably
anybody.
were.
I say things just to trigger people. I say things to trigger people, and if
So
that
do I,
triggers
dude.
You know,
So
I
do
mean,
I.
that's
I'll make a little short video and toss it out there just to see who bites.
right.
All right, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I just want to jump up
Okay,
and
well, I mean-
stand up for Alex 09 if that's who you were fucking with.
No,
'Cause
no,
she's
no.
a good
She's
woman.
a sweetheart, dude. She's a sweetheart. I wouldn't say. No, I don't know. TC bumped me. I haven't been to a show in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever.
TC, I unsubbed that motherfucker a month and a half ago, man. Jesus Christ, who needs that pookie shit?
Yeah, and so I was just kind of seeing where everything, where all the dust settled. That's kind of why I went
Right.
live right now.
I got you, man.
But
I don't
if you
know.
want
You spend 7 or 8 years on here not blocking people, not fucking censoring people, and all of a sudden you get blocked and censored. You know what I'm saying?
oh, the story of my life.
Dude, what's up, Coon Man? How you doing, brother?
TC, he's not the raccoon's the only.
We all know who it is. I mean, do we got to say it? Not hard to find. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, bro. I just wanted to jump
Sure.
up and
Okay.
stick my head in for Alex 09 in case that's who you were ragging on, because she's a
No,
good friend of
never.
mine.
No, she's
All right,
always
brother.
been a sweetheart to me.
All right, peace. Be cool, Coon Man.
Okay. Raccoon, you can come up if you want. Oh yeah, I still owe you money. I'll throw it to you maybe later this week. I can't believe he's still boycott. I can't believe, Raccoon, that you're still kind of boycotting too, if that's what you want to call it, boycotting. Look, everybody knows I talk out my ass, I mean, to get all butt hurt over, 5% of what I say, you get butt hurt over that, but the other 95% of the good things I talk about, actually, Raccoon, since you're here, I just left you a message in Discord about I've been watching these Senator Hawley and Ted Cruz, and they're blasting these people in these hearings or whatever. It's just another rabbit hole, I guess you call it. I don't know, man. You just start watching them. Dude, I should have been born to be a senator. That's what I should have been. I was born to be on one of them committees. Dude, I'd love to do that. Fucking grill people like they're on the fucking electric chair. Oh man, they made Zuckerberg stand up and apologize to everyone. That was great. Zuckerberg's like, no, we're an honest company. We're just trying to do the best for our client. And they're like, the health consequences of your social media on young girls from ages 12 to 14 or whatever. That's not our goal. And I don't know how he's affiliated with Instagram, if he bought him out or owns it or what, but they were like, how come if you type in child sexual abuse, you get these two options, the sources or let's see what there is anyway kind of thing. I don't know. It was one of those congressional hearings, committees or whatever. I don't, when I was studied government and shit back in high school in the 90s, it was really simplistic. Now they have all these committees for every which way but loose and shit. Like I don't know what has changed in 30 years since then. I really don't. Maybe I need to do more homework. Don't send money to me because I will just send it back. It's a gift. No, dude, I mean, I get in little ruts. Fucking probably my whole life. I get in little economic ruts for this or that, but I'm not one to get money and not give it back or whatever. I ain't like that. Too many people have done that to me where they didn't pay it back and it's kind of just rubs you the, wrong shoulder. And so I'm not like that at all. I'm working again, man. I'm hanging in this new job and it's got its ups and downs. It's got its good points and its bad points, but probably more bad points than good points. I sure as hell ain't getting rich. But I do live in a community. Believe it or not, each section of Ann Arbor is kind of like its own little community. North, east, south, and west. And like I said, I had worked in the community before. And that's how I know so many people. It was funny. Earlier in August, we had a memorial for my grandmother, right? She had passed away in May, but she was down in Florida. So we, for all the family in Michigan, which is most of it, they pushed it off in to August. So I went and a friend of the family basically was like, and I don't know how it got started, but he had mentioned this guy named Arturo, right? A Mexican guy. I guess helped him around his house or something. And I'm like, yeah, I know Arturo. My brother's like, Eric knows everybody. It's true. I do know everybody in this whole area because I've worked like, I don't know, 20 at, if I could count out every single gas station I worked at, it'd be around 20 or gas stations and liquor stores. So I have run across everybody in my whole community. So I know everybody. I'm basically untouchable. Even when it comes to the crackheads and gangs and shit. So I love my life. I mean, everywhere I go, it doesn't matter where I go. I run into somebody I've met and talked to and seen before. You people don't. That is something you can't put a price on. That's you really. I mean, Elon Musk might be able to get away with that because he's a billionaire. And here he is.
Hey,
What's
man.
up? Hey, what's up?
Oh, I've been busy with parents and doctors and everything, and I just ain't had time to really get on here kind of like you. You get you get busy doing other stuff, and you just don't have time.
Oh,
No, I was just gonna. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't make a big scene because it ain't my channel, and you do what you want on everybody's channel.
yeah.
But the banning and the censoring, especially all the old timers that are my friends, and when he did it to Evil Betty, I was like, it'll be just a matter of time he does it to me, so I might as well leave. You know?
Oh, Queen Bee or Dulce?
Yeah.
Because he did it
No,
to both, I
Queen
think.
Bee.
Yeah, I never even got the details on that, but I
I
mean,
don't
hey, it is. Yeah,
know. But see, Queen Bee, she's bad diabetic like me, right?
yeah.
And we do a morning check-in to make sure, if we don't hear from each other by 10, 11 o'clock, we'll send another message, And we do that. And
That's a good
because,
thing.
well, yeah, because I have nobody to check on me, really.
Yeah,
And so me and her are on the same type of deal, and what's weird about diabetics, 9 times out of 10, when she's bad, I'm bad. I don't know what causes it or what, but uh she'll be dizzy the same day I'm dizzy, or I can't get out of the bed for a day or two, and it mirrors the what's going on. So I know when I'm feeling bad and I contact her, text her, and she don't text me back, and I ain't heard from her in a while, I know, something's wrong.
yeah. No, that's okay. That's
Right. And
good. I
that,
mean, if you want to include me into that, I'll be more than glad to help. I mean,
yeah.
I
Well,
wake up and check my phone every morning. That's the first
well,
thing I do is go to my
yeah,
phone.
well, I don't sleep normal hours, so sometimes I'm up at 4, 5, 6, just depends. But anyhow, like I said, and I'll tell you one of the things. She tried to get in touch with TC and all them because I was having a bad day, and she knows my name, through email. She's got my number through Discord, and we text each other
Uh-huh.
and contact through Discord. And anyhow, but she didn't know where I lived or anything. And she thought maybe because she hadn't heard from me in quite a little bit, she was worried that I might be passed out or, something. And she was
Yeah.
going to have the
Dead.
police come do a welfare check.
Mm-hmm.
And they told her no and forget about it. And then that's when I seen the cold shoulder in the room. And then TC told her get the fuck out of there. And he did the deleted her messages.
Wow. What the
That,
hell?
that's
You
what
guys
I'm
you guys
saying.
aren't fucking like me. I'm the one leaving, fucking asshole remarks and stuff like that. You guys are
No,
good
no, no,
people. You
no.
guys don't do that. Why would he?
Well,
What?
this was serious shit,
That's
and she was
crazy.
trying to convey it to him, and
Yeah.
they blew her off,
Wow.
because they
That is
thought she was
something
trying to
else.
dox me or something. I don't know. But
Gosh, I could have
even
doxed you
though when,
months ago. I could have doxed you fucking months ago, bro.
yeah,
I'm not doing that.
I mean, it's an
And
open
I'm the
secret.
asshole.
Yeah, it's
Go
an
on.
open
I'm
secret.
sorry.
Everybody knows who I am, basically. But I mean, for the sheer enjoyment, nobody would ever dox me because they don't want Joey to find out. It's like TC. You never want to give TC up to Joey. Then you kill everything. But anyhow, that happened, and I just didn't feel comfortable. And like I said, that's his channel. He runs it the way he wants to run it. But I kind of
Yeah.
ride and die with the people I've known for the past 6, 7, 8 years.
Hey, Steve. Steve's here. Steve's in the same boat. I remember
Well, I
Steve
don't
saying,
know.
I don't want to come here. All you guys talk about is Joey, 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 Joey. And so I get that. And I kind of agree, like, at some point, yeah, you can razz Joey for, a couple of months, but then you got to take like a couple months off too, like, I mean, I've always been in and out. I've always been in and out. Steve, Big D, you
Yeah.
guys can all, like, Not Now 90. I would go in there, I'd say something or whatever, but I'd leave. I didn't try to just didn't make it my life. I just, I don't know, chimed in for a minute or whatever in the comment section. Peace out. Like, I got to get back to work or whatever. I don't have time to worry about Joey, but I mean,
like I said,
I
it
don't.
was all right
I
for a
find it.
laugh,
I
but
find it very. I find it very hard to ethically or morally justify ignoring Queen Bee's request, Evil Betty, right?
right.
On the behalf of your medical situations. Had I known, dude, I would have been going live
Right.
saying,
Well,
"Where is he? Where is
it
he?"
wasn't that big a deal. It was just I was feeling horrible, and I had been through a lot of stress, and I just needed to, just get away from everything, and
Sure,
not literally, but just when you're dealing with I
you
don't know
shut
if
down. You shut
anybody's
down.
dealt with somebody that's got Alzheimer's, and it's to the point they're no longer anything that the person that they are
Oh, I know.
now. It's like they're completely erased, and she's a ghost. She's just my mom was going through the motions, but it's it's weird, man. It's like watching a dead person walk around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. My grandpa's 92. He's in a group home,
Yeah.
Alzheimer's and everything. I mean, nobody. You can't really. You don't want to almost.
Well,
You want to,
the
but you
problem
can't. It's
is
like,
I can't even go in the house. She gets upset. Uh, she views everybody as strangers, and we're there to take things, and she's got in that mode. And why is these people coming in here? I don't know these people. And she's talking about every one of her kids. She's talking about everybody. So that's what you're dealing with. So
yeah, I
anyhow,
know. It's a tough.
but
It's
what
tough
was
to deal with.
ironic about it, shortly after, and nobody knows this, and I shouldn't bring it up, but I mean, it's after the fact. A few days later, after she was worried about me, she disappeared. And I finally get a text from her husband telling me she's in the emergency room with unstabilized blood sugars, and she has a raging kidney infection, and she's in bad shape. And so that was, I think she was in hospital 5 days or something like that here recently, this past week or so. So I've been constantly calling her and checking on her, 2 or 3 times a day, and she's doing good. She's feeling good. But like today, I ain't heard from her. And it might be, 11 or 12, she might wake up, depending on how bad she feels.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. They didn't know that me and her checked on each other like that.
Yeah, but even though, even with that, they know you if you disappear for a while. Now you don't say, like I said, you don't say outrageous things like I do. So they have no reason to hate you in any kind of a way. Why they wouldn't want to try to move forward and check on your well-being is besides me, because I thought they were the good people. And I'm not knocking anybody in particular. I'm just, as a
Uh,
collective, as a group. I don't,
that's the only thing you got. This is a TV channel. If you don't like what you're watching, change the channel. Don't go and start raising holy hell, because that's what 9 times out of 10 most of the motherfuckers want you to do. Lose you cute, cool, and
oh
get
yeah, yeah, yeah.
upset. And
Oh, they love the
I ain't
rage.
playing that. And I know who my friends are, and I know who are just what I call fair weather friends. They just
Sure,
want you around.
absolutely. Yeah. Well,
Ain't no biggie. I find more weird motherfuckers every day to watch. I mean, he's in his class, but he's kind of like in the top 50. I find unique freaks that are just fucking off the rails. I've been watching these crackheads begging on TikTok. They rebroadcast them over here.
What?
Oh,
Oh
dude,
man, you might
I'm
have to
telling you,
share
this
some
is
of those
this is
with me.
gold, y'all. Y'all know I pick them. I pick them. I always find a good one.
You
Y'all
do
miss
actually.
most.
I know
Y'all,
when we talk about Von Helton and shit. I know you. I know what you're looking for.
y'all ain't seen what I did to Von Helton. He flipped out, did you? I got banned out of his room again. Uh,
Oh, well, good job.
I told him I contacted the Clay County clerk of court and the sheriff's department on the back taxes situation. He is delinquent. He filed for an extension, and I think it's next week. If he don't come up with the $4,000, it goes up on tax sale. So, according to what Kentucky does, I can buy his tax lien. He's got exactly, I forget how many months to pay me back. And if he doesn't, I believe I have first shot at buying the property at a property sale. I can buy it because I paid the taxes off, right? In
Mhm.
my name. So if he delinquents, I become said first buyer, I believe, on the value of what they assess the property as and the back taxes and the penalties.
Well, dude, how much did you pay on the back taxes?
Well, I don't know everything. What it says is he was due January 1st, like any other state. His property taxes, they get their notice in September.
Hmm.
So January the 1st, it's announced that he's delinquent because it's 90 days since it was posted to him how much it was. So January the 1st, he didn't pay.
Yeah.
He didn't contact them. They send him a letter. He doesn't respond. So, Vaughn being Vaughn, he thinks the gods will handle it. He ain't got to worry about it. So his
Yeah.
assessed
Good luck with
values
that.
is, put it this way, the last time the property taxes been paid on that place was Alice Hilton. So she paid a year before, or in the year she died, she paid the prior year. And then she died. Bond put it in whatever bullshit. He has never paid that year's taxes. He's delinquent this year now, running. Because it ran because she died, transfer of property and title. He took $30,000 that was in the bank that was supposed to pay the fees and shit.
Hmm.
And the back taxes, well, he didn't do that. He gave $3,000 to some fucking internet hooker. And look, he lost everything. He's flat ass broke. He's begging J Dubs, and J Dubs is working at a Burger King or something. I don't know.
He does. I don't know who he is, but
J Dub is a Jewish guy that's, I guess he's Orthodox or something, but he's in New York.
oh,
And anyhow, from what I understand, he's homeless now because his ex-wife, he married a Muslim woman, and Muslim women don't put up with deadbeats sitting on their ass on the internet all day. So he's living in a car, and Vaughn says the guides told him that J-Dubs will handle it, and by a miracle next week he'll have however much he needs. It's $4 or $5 right now.
I better fucking start applying for some credit cards.
Well, what I did was call a buddy of mine that's attorney, and what I'd do is, if I really wanted to fuck with him, this is how you fuck with him. I'll create, it could cost me, a little bit of money, but I'd create an LLC in the name of Grampy Lobster's properties. And I'd pay the taxes under that name in the LLC. Well, he's going to see that in court records that Grampy Lobster paid for his taxes. And you know how stupid Vaughn is. He'd lose his goddamn mind. And then I started putting out that I would change the name of Lake Alice to Lake Lobster and other shit like that because he hated Grampy.
So what you're saying is you actually pulled off like one of the best trolls ever.
One of the greatest
Think
troll
about
moves
it.
you've ever seen.
You get a guy triggered because you said you paid off so and so's taxes. That's hilarious. That's a good
There's
troll.
a video clip of him saying, "Yeah, go on and pay my taxes, stupid."
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did a rant, man, because I sent it in a text and he seen it and he flipped the fuck out.
Joey falls for those kind of tricks too.
He dared me to, or he dared anybody to go to the fucking courthouse next week and pay his taxes. So we got real shit going on, and then we got that crack monster that escaped out of the fucking loony bin in Pittsburgh, Lisa Richards.
Lisa Richards.
She pulled the ultimate crack troll. Okay. They did a 5150 on her, drug her out of the house. The house is fucking a mess. They had to go in there with hazmat suits on and the gas, supplied oxygen. It's fucking
What was wrong with
horrible.
her house? Was it?
She lives in the projects in Pittsburgh and she never cleans. She's a crackhead. And she had dogs
Okay.
and cats and there's shit in the floor. And
Oh
there's
yeah.
maggots.
Okay. All right. I've seen that
Okay,
shit.
the other day she let's see, yesterday she came on. Okay, she had till Friday to get her dogs because they had to get the animals out of the thing when they did the 5150 on her. They called in, and the first responding police officer was looking in there with a flashlight. He goes, "God, I've never seen so many roaches." Tell the animal control people put hazmats on it and some type of air system because it smells horrendous in here.
Oh
And,
yeah. I've
so
seen a
anyhow,
lot of
they
videos
got her
like that.
dog and cat or something. She begged all last week when she come back on. She's going to rehab. She ain't doing drugs. Please, please, please help me get my dog back. She scammed something like $600, $800. She had her crack party from Thursday night or Friday night because it was on Thursday. She disappeared on Friday, Saturday, and then she showed up yesterday evening. The dog's dead. She had till Friday to go get it because you know how pounds are. You only got so many hours. Plus, the dog was fucking a biter. And I think they got a rule, a liability if the dog's is aggressive and attacking people and biting people. They have to put them down. They can't let them go back out.
Yeah. Right.
But anyhow, this bitch scammed all these people that were crying. They were crying last night, man. They didn't give a fuck about her. They just didn't want to see the dog be put down.
Sure.
And
Of course. Yeah.
so I kept telling everybody, wait, she's a crackhead. You never give money to a fucking crackhead under any condition.
And you know what? When they get charged, when those people, those animal hoarders,
Yeah.
when they get charged, they get the lightest sentences ever. Like there was this guy in Chicago. He had a goat and chickens and pigs in his attic, and like gators in his basement, and all and fucking like 50 dogs and shit.
Yeah.
The guy got like 6 months probation. Like he didn't have to serve no time. And then there was this other lady. She was just an old lady that was like a dog collector. Had like all these fucking Great Danes or some kind of big animal, all in a bunch of crates, and there's dog shit all over the house.
Oh God!
And the cops were like, "I can't even walk in there, dude. I need fucking hazmat and shit or whatever." Like,
right? They
at least a
had
mask.
to come in there. Because man, you could get all kind of respiratory diseases from cat waste and dog
The first
waste
thing they
floating
tried to
in
do
there.
was get into the back door to let them out into the back backyard. Just let the air out and let the dogs out. Hey, Big
Well,
D.
Hey, I just wanted to come up and say hey to Coon Man. I don't get to talk to him
yay,
enough.
D.
He's my brother. I just want to say that.
I
Coon
appreciate
Man
He's a
is
great
my
guy,
people.
dude.
Hey,
Dude,
you
Raccoon
been
Man is
watching? Any of y'all been watching the Boglum universe with what the fuck is his name? King Cobra JFS.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Have you
Okay.
watched him cook, brother?
I ain't got time
Yeah.
for that.
No, you can't. You can't watch him cook and then he eats it. Jesus Christ.
Or that mead shit where he puts all kind of weird shit in there to make
No, they call it something else. What do they call it? Mukbang.
mead.
He cooks
No,
a
no,
bunch
I'm talking
of
about the
fucking
homemade
garbage.
wine. That homemade wine shit he makes.
Oh yeah, he does that too. I don't know, like
That's some
prison
nasty
hooch,
crap.
but it ain't real hooch.
Fuck no, man. It's diabetic killer, man. He puts like 5 pounds of sugar in a gallon jug.
2 gallons of grape juice and let that shit set for 6 months.
Ugh.
What
We
the?
used to stick it up above the exhaust vents in the prison
Yeah.
down in
Chill.
Mansfield. We would stick it up on top of the exhaust vents, and you can get that shit done in like 2 weeks because of the heat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It made the yeast bloom or whatever the fuck the yeast does. I ain't no scientist. I don't know.
You can't drink much of that though. You'd be puking your guts up.
Ah. And when you're in prison, you can drink all kinds of it.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
problem
Out here,
is
I wouldn't
your
touch it.
tolerance is, well, the thing is, your tolerance is so low in prison. Though, down half a joint will blast your mind.
True.
True, if they get it from somebody like me. That's all that medical
But
shit,
yeah,
man.
I've been watching all them crazy bastards, man. It's just how far can you go with Joey? I mean, what's left to beat out of the motherfucker?
Come on,
Nothing
man.
really.
At some point, we got to just say he's dead. I mean, fuck. What is he doing? Besides babysitting somebody's children.
Oh, don't
Well,
say that. I called
I
that
think
out a long time ago.
from what I've seen,
I have the
I
video,
really-
man. He was proud of saying it. I babysit kids every day.
I got it too. I know. I remember that.
sick bastard.
Shit.
Oh,
The
man.
hell?
If that's not a motherfucking predator challenging the cops, I do not know what it is.
But yeah, I mean, there's so much craziness on this thing. There's only 24 hours in the day,
Right.
but I try to pick and choose the most insane ones, especially that crackheaded woman over in Pittsburgh. I have never seen a crackhead up close like that or around one because
Which
I just
one?
knew
Which woman
never
in
get-
Pittsburgh? Put her name on it, coon man.
Her name's Lisa Richards. People do commentaries over here,
Yeah.
but if you got TikTok, that's where she live streams and e-bags and the people in there. Dude,
I
she
don't
gets
think I've seen her.
Check this out. A crackhead that draws 5,000 and 6,000 people every time she comes on.
Really? Wow. Why?
She's
I don't.
getting paid. She's getting paid.
She con people. She comes up with all kind of lies. Her son had multiple brain tumors and he was dying. And she scammed him out of money on that. And her daddy died. She scammed him out of money for a funeral.
Then her son died again.
And she had 4 birthdays in 1 month. And it
It
was the
sounds
wrong
like
month.
drama. That sounds like a drama queen that's just collecting.
No, she is, dude, she cracked out of her head. She gets enough money, she goes and gives the drug man, say, $500-$600. Now, I don't know what crack goes for, but I think the minimum
Shit,
buy was
$500-$600, man. You're
20
fucking
bucks a
rolling
rock.
in crack for a week.
That's a
50.
circle, isn't
Actually,
it?
it's probably 50
I'm telling
bucks
you,
a rock
100 bucks,
nowadays.
dude. A motherfucking 8 ball of crack, real rock. You get it for
Yeah.
fucking $200, and you're good for a week or two.
Look, she blows through that like it ain't shit, dude. She's
I'm
built for
serious.
tolerance.
Not that
She
I ever
does-
did crack. I'm just saying.
I ain't either. So this crack life is fascinating because it's like she becomes a program robot,
Right?
and when she's up for a couple of days is when it's really, really good because it gets inventive and she can't keep her lies straight and she's begging.
Crack. Anybody that says they haven't done crack that says they've done cocaine, they are
Yeah.
lying. If you did cocaine when you were young, you progressed to crack. It was cheaper. It was easier. The high was better.
I had a good friend tell me back in the coke days in the 70s and 80s, stay away from freebasing. Don't ever smoke coke.
Well, the first time I smoked it, I freebased, and freebasing is completely different from crack.
Right. It's pure cocaine you're smoking.
Yes.
It's been cooked down in
You're
ether.
smoking it in ether. You're heating up the ether in a glass
Yeah.
dish, and it's burning off the cocaine, and that's what you're inhaling. Crack isn't the same. Crack is baking soda and cocaine.
It's the poorest, most diluted form of coke.
But it gets you high as fuck, too, man.
Yeah, but it don't last long, and then you build up a tolerance.
You hear me, DDT?
Oh, I know all about
I
this
only
shit.
seen
You
one
don't-
person
you ain't
in my
telling me
life.
nothing new.
I had a good friend I worked with up in Tennessee, and we were in the printing business, and he worked on one press, I worked on the other.
Right.
He was, he was a young guy. He was a few years younger than me. He was married, had a house, and he got a good job. Went to work for Nissan, and I tell
Somebody
about a year
turned him
later-
on to dope.
Yeah, he went from
Jesus.
making no money to really good money, and the next time I see him, he comes to my house.
Back down to
begging.
no money.
Right. Come to my house like at 11 o'clock one night, man, because he knew when I got off work. He's like, look,
Looking for
dude.
$20, right?
No, he was wanting an 8-ball.
There it is. He wanted 200.
No, it was 300 back in for an 8-ball.
Oh,
This was 86, 87, 88, 89.
I'm talking the late 80s myself.
Yeah.
It got
This
so
was
cheap.
89,
It
90.
got so cheap, we were giving it away, man.
Yeah, but the thing was, I was in the middle of Nashville, Bible Belt country. All right.
Oh, I was up here in Cleveburg. You know that.
And that was the end drug up there in Nashville, so it was in high demand with all the professional class, all the doctors, a lot, not all, but a lot of doctors, a lot
Most
of
of 'em.
lawyers. Yeah, they were right there with the professional musicians. They all run in the same circles and had the same dope dealers. And I had a
I ain't
couple
never
friends
did none of that
was in
shit they're
game.
doing nowadays, though. That salt or that Molly or none of that. I've never done none of that
what
shit.
is that? What's that pink shit these kids are doing now? And they
That's
said
pink
it's a mix-
cocaine. It's colored cocaine.
Yeah,
The
but it ain't
fentanyl?
cocaine.
Fentanyl?
No, not fentanyl. There's a name for it.
It's like
let me
you
search
think
it real
it's
quick.
coke, but it's like MDA or some bullshit. It's hallucinogen.
Pink cocaine drug. Synthetic drug that can cause hallucinogenic effects.
Yeah.
Pink cocaine is a synthetic drug. Despite the name, not all forms of pink cocaine actually contain cocaine. It is a powdered mixture of drugs that usually does not include cocaine,
Right.
but a combination of other drugs.
And it
Oh,
gets
so
you this
they're putting a bunch of Xanax and everything else in there, right?
there could
Yeah,
be
it doesn't
anything
say
in
what
it.
drugs are in it. I'm
Vicodin
still
or
reading.
whatever.
I got a buddy down in New Orleans, and he told me that the dope games got so bad that if you like did coke, the only way you knew you was getting it where it didn't have something else put in it, like fentanyl or tranquilizers or anything. He said you got to buy the whole brick.
No,
You got-
that's good to
You
know.
you got to buy the whole kilo wrap.
Yeah, I'll buy it. I'll buy it by the bulk. Fuck it.
I think
It's not like the
on
pink
market
cocaine
around-
we had when we were kids, Coon Man.
No,
when I
that
was in
was
my
real
20s,
color.
we had pink cocaine that was a
Yeah.
real light colored pink. It was wet
Yeah,
and
that
moist.
was
That
the-
was pure cocaine.
That shit come from Bolivia and Peru.
Bolivia and Peru.
It did not come from Colombia. Colombia dope dealers went over and bought it from them guys. And the reason it was that color was everybody knew that was some of the most purest cocaine. That's why it was dyed pink.
Right.
You couldn't cut it because it'd fuck it up. You'd see white in the middle of it, shit like that.
You'd see the white chunks
Yeah.
amongst the pink.
You know, in the late '90s, we never worried about this. It was like,
No,
yeah,
you
we
bought
want
coke, you got
cocaine
coke.
or whatever. Like, we just get some cocaine. Yeah, here you go. And it was all legit back then. I don't in the late '90s. Now I don't know about all this mixing and
Well, coke changed because they could no longer buy, like in the 70s, they made it just like you buy it from a pharmacy, pharmaceutical cocaine, and it was clean with ether. And if you got really, really good cocaine, you could smell the fumes off of it. It had a ether smell to it. It didn't intoxicate you, but it left a
Damn near killed Richard Pryor.
no, we did
yeah.
the lip test. You do the lip test. You put a little bit on your finger and put it on your lips, and
We're not talking
you
about
get
pussy,
numb.
bro.
You knew it
We're
was
not
good,
talking
right?
about pussy. We're talking about cocaine.
No. Okay,
Back
all
in the
right.
day,
Oh,
you knew what
shit.
you was buying.
I'm just
from the
fucking with you,
people bought it
DDT.
from.
Oh man.
Man, back in the day, you didn't want to fuck nobody over in the coke trade. They'd give you up.
Hell yeah. You
You
disappeared.
you sell one bad batch in the neighborhood, and the fucking narcs will know
Yeah.
all about it.
Of course, because people are undisciplined.
No, it's greed.
No, I say it's undisciplined. You sell it to the 19-year-old or whatever, and then he acts up, and then he goes, "Oh, Joe Blow sold me out over here," and then they come down on you, right? And you're like, "I was just trying to hook them up or whatever," and
Just
oh,
trying
where
to
do you
help
get
the
your
kid
shit
out.
from? They fucking beat you down. Where do you get your shit from? Next thing you know, you're ratting somebody else out. I mean, like, no,
There's no loyalty in the dope game. It ain't like being a thief or something.
there's no fucking loyalty in thieves either.
Yeah, but they don't rat their fucking conspirators and people they work with out. Dope people rat their people out. The cops would never know where it is, how much it is, unless they have people on the inside telling them. I can tell you that much.
Well, what's crazy is thieves are actually like sober when they do their shit, and that's what fucking pisses me off because I mean, if you're sober, like, why are you fucking stealing? Like, just get a job. And I've been busted for stealing before in the past or whatever, and I didn't rat out the people. I took
No, you
the
take the beat, man.
That's
beat.
because
Yeah, exactly what I did.
y'all want to
And
read a good book about prison life from an educated man? What it's
by
like
Big B.
being federal jail, federal prison and jail and everything. Look up Will G. Gordon Liddy. Got one of the greatest things you ever heard about prison life, and he tells some of the greatest stories of fucking with the prison administration. Because
I've
he
been
said the most valuable thing in the penitentiary.
There you
is
go. There's the
brains.
pink
He said
cocaine
it-
that's going around nowadays. It's not like the pink cocaine we're talking about.
No, it didn't look like that.
Hell no. It was
I
slightly
never put
colored
none
pink
of
and
that
it had
up
a
my
lot of
nose.
glistening like diamonds in it and shit.
Dude, those are
That's
like
not it.
rocks. Those are like
That looks like
what
goddamn bath
yeah,
soap.
dude.
But yeah,
I was oh, go ahead.
no, I was just saying that the dope game is all about money now, and you got money people in there, and they're stretching it as far as they can, and they're making, like you said, old folk like us, man. Coke is something, but to these new people, they don't even know what real coke is. I don't believe.
It sure didn't look like that.
Nah. You knew you was getting good shit when you got it, and it had the BBs, the little mini pearls, and you got to grind that shit up. That coming right off the good stuff.
And they got a name for
sure?
that shit. That pink shit right there. It's
Cotton
Called
candy.
something. I don't know what it's called.
I call it fentanyl because I don't know what the fuck that is. I
Right.
ain't putting that in my nose. Hell
Fuck
no.
no.
What is that? That was like clumps of fucking.
If shit ain't come out the ground, I ain't doing it.
Oh boy.
But see, you can't even get good unless you got good connections. You buying weed off the street, it's sprayed with shit now. It's got the horse trank on it. It's got the fentanyl.
You can buy it at a dispensary with the same shit on it if you want. I
God,
guarantee
man.
you that. Those dispensaries ain't nothing, dude. It's all fucking. They spray that shit down with everything.
I'm
You're
glad
probably
I'm old
smoking.
man now because if I was a young guy and I was the way I was in this day and time, I'd probably
Pink
be dead.
cocaine, it says, is ecstasy and MDMA, ketamine, amphetamines, 2CB, which is phenylethamine, mescaline, and a very little bit of cocaine.
Just enough to numb your nose. That's all it does.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fuck no.
Fuck that.
And they said that shit is cheap as fucking dirt,
Fuck
you know?
that.
Whenever I hear dope is cheap, that's something's wrong with it.
Exactly.
You know what's funny? It's like in the 40s and 50s, they wanted to ramp up all the workers, and the amphetamines or methamphetamines or whatever, they were all legal then.
Amphetamines.
Mid-60s.
They were all legal then. Like,
Hey,
Yeah. The
I was a
army used to
kid.
give them to the soldiers, man.
Look,
yeah,
when
the
I was a
Nazis
kid,
did that too.
in
Oh,
the
the fucking
60s,
Nazis.
the amphetamines got a bad rap because the hippies got a hold of it and went out in the media, and it was like you heard about the weed, and then all of a sudden they're doing this, and then shortly after the pep pills, and I don't know what year they banned them, but you could basically get them prescribed. Just go to the doctor and say, "I need some energy. I'm just running out of gas," and
Right.
they wrote them.
Yeah.
Truck drivers were on them. Everybody was on them after World War II.
Yeah.
Because they were amped up on coffee and nicotine. They all were they were used to adrenaline flow. So pep pills was a big thing in the late 50s and early 60s when the fucking beatnik poets and all
I
these
grew up
guys
in the
come across.
70s, man, and Black Beauties, Brown and Clears, Green and
Yeah.
Clears, Christmas trees, all that
Yellow
shit was
Jackets.
prescribed from the doctors.
Yep, it was the pharmacy jugs. We had a guy back in the 70s was a bad pharmacist. I ain't gonna say what city he was in,
It
but
don't
everybody
matter.
knew you could go and buy a bulk from him, and he sold only in 500 count jars, the big brown ones,
Right.
and that was the lowest he broke it down. So you had to have enough money to go buy 500.
And it was pure amphetamines.
It was pharmaceutical from RJS.
Exactly.
It had the factory seal on the thing. They were unlabeled, but they still had the factory seal in it. And I had a buddy that would worked offshore, and every time he'd come home from offshore, he would stop by the pharmacy, and he would buy a garbage bag, like one of them industrial yard 50-gallon trash bags,
Yeah.
plumb full.
Are you serious?
Yes, and it would be stuffed in his trunk.
That sounds hard to believe, bro.
Dude, check this out. I'll tell you, it was a Christmas, and always the last part of the year down here, you couldn't get weed. It just,
Right.
it was dry because it was all coming from South America.
Right.
And the Mexican weed wasn't that good, but the good shit that come from South America, you only got that October, November. But by December, if you didn't stock up, it was gone. There was no more around because people, scored for the holidays and everything. So
Right.
we had this dance
I
club.
never went Christmas without weed. Never. In my
Yeah,
life.
but down here you could if you didn't
In
have
my life.
You're in the city, man, but out here in the woods, it's very easy to run out because the guy you're buying it from is either
I got
quarter
you.
or a half pound or a pounder, and you know it only takes 28 people to take a pound
Oh
out.
no, I've been stuck in rural areas where you can't get weed if you wanted to, you know, like
I come from way back up in the holler in West Virginia. You want weed, you go out and pick it.
But get back to the speed story. All right, there's this huge nightclub that was right beside the Air Force Base. And this is where everybody went to dance. This was dancing time, the 70s and the 80s. And you had a cross section of everybody in there.
As it
And
should be.
he walked up to me. He had just come in. Yeah, he just got home. He didn't even go home. He just pulled up at the bar, and he come. I remember he had one of them damn ski jackets on, big puffy jackets on.
I know what you're talking about.
And he said, "Hey man, you think you can move a few pills for me? I'm gonna sit here and just drink some beer." I said, "Yeah, I know a few girls like that shit." So I put the word out, man. I come back. He said, "Let's go out to the car," and that's when I seen it. He opened the fucking trunk. He had one of the big Pontiac Grand Prix with the big
Right.
trunk.
With the long trunk stuff.
That some bitch you couldn't see, but there's a giant black bag in there. And he starts pulling out these jars, and he's handing me 500 at a time, and he's going, "Here's some mollies, here's some, this and that." I'm like, dude, I only weigh 135 pounds. Where am I hide these gigantic jugs? I said, "Here, just bust it open, give me some." I put them in my jacket pocket.
Right. In the meantime, you just wanted to buy 5 fucking hits of fucking Black Beauties.
He came to me because he had spent his whole check, and he needed some cash before he showed up at the house with his old lady.
Right.
Because he had no money. He spent the whole check on what he had there, and he was trying to unload it. He said, "I'll make you a hell of a deal." And he said, "If you move," he said, I'll give you, I forgot what it was.
Well,
And
it
I
was at
told
least
him,
500.
"Oh, no,
well, we
man.
get it. We get it.
I think he'd give me one of each, and it was Black Mollies, Yellow Jackets, Blue and Clears,
Brown and clears, green
Yellow
clears, Christmas trees.
White Cross. You remember the little White Cross?
Yup, little 5 milligram thing.
Right. He had those. But anyhow, I went around that club, and man, it was a holiday, so this place was packed. When I tell you,
That shit sold quick.
There was probably about, I'd say, anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 people in this joint. And
It don't move that quick. It don't move that quick, and when you're in that situation.
No, back in the early 80s, if you showed up in the bar and you had a fistful of speed, it all was sold like
the
instantly.
bartender usually
I
would
know,
buy-
but
We didn't do Coke yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Coke was
bartenders
still
usually
a
bought you
couple
speed
years
from
ahead
them.
of that.
I know, but
But-
in the late '90s, man, I was a mini thins junkie, like,
Oh,
because I was
shit.
working midnights at a gas station, and I had
You
to do
would
this
have
work.
died back in our day because you could have got it for it. Look,
Right.
I think a hit was 50
That shit was
cents,
over the
wasn't it?
counter, though. That shit was over the counter then.
I think I was
Yeah,
telling
the
him-
mini thins weren't pure methamphetamine. They were,
Man, they
Oh.
fucking basically were. I think.
and you
I
can
don't
still
know,
get them in
but-
my neighborhood, the mini thins.
Hey, I tell you what had them, and then when the federal government found out, we had found
At the
out
gas station.
expired
back in
fucking
the
mini thins.
70s, you could buy a bunch of Excedrin and break the outside peel off, and there was a little tiny peel in there that was the ephedrine. It was fucking a speed pill. You just knock all the aspirin off of it and took that little tablet.
Hey,
Man.
how you gonna take a pill and break it down?
You
Dude,
I
would
don't-
you
sit
ain't
there-
never had a P38 military can opener? You
No,
scrape
I
all
never
that shit
did.
off.
No, I guess I never did.
You scrape
I don't
that
know
whole
how you
coating
fucking
off.
Break that shit down.
Oh, you can do
man.
that, or take just get you a good single edge razor blade and chop it up real quick.
Yeah, but still, I don't know what part is
The little
methamphetamine,
pill
what
and
part is baking soda.
well,
Fuck.
No, there's a little pill
Come
that
on,
was
guys.
buried in. There was a little white pill that was buried in the middle of Excedrin, and it was the speed that kicks in to get your blood vessels to open up and shit. But it's real, real hard. It's a lot harder than the outside coating. So the outside was kind of soft and it would crumble away, and that's what it was designed to do was, break down fast. And then you had this hard time release speed where you didn't get a rush unless you fucking took all the shit off of it and just took it straight. And you know how it is, you kids. Fuck, hell, let's crush one and snort it and see what happens. Then you're really, really up, and you're like, God damn, I ain't got to go fucking buy speed. I can just go get ball Excedrin.
We used to fuck around in the 6th grade and crush up Smarties, the candy.
Yeah.
Nah,
And snort them
nah,
just to fuck with the teacher. I don't know if I ever did that, really. I know kids that did it, but
I had some buddies in the biker world. I went over to the apartment one day and knocked on the door, and he had one of them gas masks on. And he shooed me away from the door. I was like, what? And he goes, we're cooking, bro. We're cooking. And I could smell a chemical smell. And I was like, all right, man, I'll come back later. And this is the same dude that I was getting the speed from. He had done got the formula from this chemist how to make bathtub crank. And he bought all the materials from the guy, the chemicals. He gave him the fucking, what they call the cooking list. And he did it step by step. And he got off in that world. And I was like, that's the last time I got around him. I was like, you're going to the penitentiary, dude.
yeah, they're going to catch on to you real fast.
Anytime you manufacturing, that's the guy they want. They want the chemist.
Yep.
But yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
I was in that world. I mean, I seen it. I lived through it, and everybody. I think a damn pill was like 50 cents or $1 at the most. It was cheap.
$10, you get fucking 20 pills, bro. You're good for 2-3 days.
Because I think my buddy was getting them for less than 10 cents a pill, right? At that amount. And I think we were selling them for $1 at the club. And that night, just one night, within about 4 hours, I made him over $2 or $3 grand. I can't remember. But I just remember I kept going out to the car to get more pills, and I quit trying to count. I just grabbed the wads of money in my pocket and just throwed it on his seat. And we did that for 4 hours, man. And when I come back at the end of the night, he said, look, man, you saved my life. He said, man, if I didn't come home with some money, my old lady would have killed me. And he gave me a bottle of each type he had. I think it was 4 different ones. And I got 4 bottles. For just doing that little bit of work. See, the greed wasn't as bad back in that day. Everybody was kind of sharing.
Right.
Nobody was too greedy.
The greed situation came in about around 2000, I think, because
I agree 100%. In the early 2000s, all them fucking kids are greedy as fuck.
They got no loyalty to nobody.
Well, one thing that happened was in China. There's billions of people over there. They're out there playing dice in the backyard for a fucking piece of salmon or whatever. What the fuck, But I swear to God,
fuck you talking about?
No, that's exactly, dude. I'm not making this shit up.
I believe you.
Fucking Michigan's as crazy as Louisiana when it comes to game control. They'd rather do that than catch a murderer, right?
Yeah.
Somebody that's fucking what we call outlawing or poaching,
robbing banks or anything like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't kill a deer out of season.
No. If you catch too many fish in Michigan, you're going to jail.
Yeah, but the thing is, down here, that was like a dope business. It was all underground because people paid good money for game fish, right?
Right.
Even the restaurants were buying them under the table. Big
It's about
market.
wild caught and not wild caught. It's
No, these.
It depends on the
these are-
fish.
You're commercial.
What's up, King Nine? How you doing, Dave?
oh god, Dave's here.
But
Hey,
down
Dave,
here,
the,
it was an industry. I mean, and
The link's
everything
up
was
there,
for
bro.
sale.
Come on in. Let's talk about crude.
woman eater. Women. Oh yeah.
Here we
Oh,
go.
Peter.
Oh my god. The Becca thing. Even Becca's like, Dave, fuck up. That's funny. He's so stupid. Trying to fucking. He got nothing.
He's just
fucking
stirring
living
the pot,
in
bro. That's all we
Illinois.
all do is stir the pot.
They got to
Yeah,
find
yeah, yeah.
controversy. But yeah,
Mm.
man, back in the day, the dope game was a whole different world, man.
Yes, it was. I agree, brother.
The last vestiges of good pot, good dope people, and I don't know because the money's got so big in it now. You have to get old timers like me that know the old game and still get the good deals because everybody's in it for themselves now.
What do you got to say, Derek?
What's up, Dave?
I don't have what would I say to you?
I don't know why you
what to
think
say.
that's funny, you fucking loser.
What did I say? What a woman?
And that's why
I
I, thought
didn't-
it was.
I didn't-
That's why I thought it was funny. You didn't want to put your fucking hands on me. You go beat up some fucking girl half your size. You put
Oh,
your
I
hands on
did
her.
not
You
do
didn't
that.
put
I
your
did
hands
not.
on
First
me.
of all, I did not do that, Dave. First
And
of
I
all, I
noticed
could
how
have
you've
whipped
been
your ass
downplaying
every.
it too. I was sitting
every
right
day
there.
I
I
came
watched
home.
you, motherfucker.
Oh, why are you so aggressive today? What's going on? Now, first of all,
because you like talking a lot of fucking shit. You can't back up nothing.
I can back up everything, brother.
But the only people that fucking listen
I
to
will
you
back
are
up everything I
dopeheads and
say.
fucking,
I don't give a fuck,
drunks,
Dave.
just like you.
Dave.
Fuck you. You're a bitch. How come you haven't drove the 6 hours to come meet me, motherfucker? Huh?
Because you're not worth it. You're not worth
No,
it.
you're not worth it because you're a bitch, Derek. Oh, I should have beat him up,
Dave,
but I'm gonna
you're
beat up
getting
Becca
so upset.
instead.
I don't know why
You're
you're
a
so
fucking
upset.
loser. You're a fucking loser.
You're so upset. Okay, so what happened here? Dave wants to put everything into perspective, and I'm gonna
Why
lay
you
it out here
gaslighting? Why you
for you
gaslighting?
guys.
Why you
I'm not
gaslighting?
gaslighting.
You're a
You haven't
failed
even
troll
let me
on
talk.
Google Plus, you
You
motherfucker.
shut up and let me
You
talk.
shut the fuck up.
No, you
You're the one
shut up.
talking a bunch of
Here's what
fucking
happened.
shit.
I caught Becca cheating. I slapped her upside the head.
And you fucking grabbed her head and shook it around like for like a few
No, I
seconds.
did not
telling
do
her
any
about
of that.
5 times.
All
She
I
liked
did,
sucking
no,
big black
I
dick.
I
'Cause you
tapped
were-
her
'cause you
upside
were
the
fucking
head.
upset that you couldn't
I tapped her
fucking
upside the head like
satisfy
a
her.
child.
And she put her
I
hands
tapped-
on you,
You can ask
motherfucker.
her yourself. Why
You don't have to
have you
fucking
asked
ask
her?
her.
Have you asked
Everybody
her?
knows that she's got Stockholm syndrome. She's gonna be in
Shouldn't
love
have
with you to the end of
Stockholm
fucking
syndrome.
time, and she's gonna
Why
lie.
don't you call her
lie
up and
for you.
ask her,
That's why
dude?
I didn't get involved because
You want her phone
fucking
number?
lie, and
I'm
that's
gonna
why
put her
cops
phone
don't
number.
like going to domestic violence, you motherfucker. You're a
What?
fucking punk.
Oh my God, Dave!
Hop in
Dave,
your goddamn vehicle and show up. In
why
Decatur,
don't
fucking
you?
pussy.
Why don't you rectify all your fucking
rectify my? But you already been drinking, motherfucker. You can't even.
Why don't you
finish the
rectify
goddamn-
all your
it's
fucking
1
not
o'clock
paying
where you're
rent?
at.
You never paid rent to Roadhog. You never paid rent to me.
Why are you
Why
gaslighting?
don't you talk about
you don't
those
know what
things?
you don't know what my situation
Are
was
you-
with them
yeah.
was, motherfucker.
I know it is. I know what it was.
You don't know shit.
You were being
You're
a
a
moochie.
failed troll now, just like
you
were
were
back
being.
then.
I'm not a fail troll, dude. Becca will
don't
tell
even-
you.
I
All
don't-
I
and
did
I'm
was
not
slap
trying
her
to
up. I didn't
I don't
choke
know why
her.
the fuck you'd want to.
Dude,
hang around
I
somebody
I
who's
never
hanging on
choked her.
fucking
I
women.
never
That's
choked
like
her.
hanging
You
around with
are
a
fucking making
Rico
shit
or a
up.
Chomo.
Dave, you're making shit up. I never choked
No, I'm
her.
not making shit up. I don't make shit up. I don't need to make shit
Yes,
up.
you did.
My life's
Yes, you
fucked up
are.
enough.
You are. I don't know why you are, but you are.
The only fucking people that call me a liar are fucking liars trying to get out of their fucking bullshit.
Oh my God, Dave, you are. You're
fooling
terrible.
yourself.
You're not good at this.
Control. You're a fucking woman.
You're gonna
dude.
have to
You're
come
a
up with
fucking
some.
scumbag. You didn't do it. You kept running around saying, "Oh, I wish I would have put my hands on." Well, you got an opportunity now. Go hop in your instead of buying fucking booze, hop in your goddamn truck and come show up, and we'll talk about it. And if you want to get physical,
I'm not going to jail for you, Dave.
Johnny Law.
Dave, I'm not going to come down there and beat you up to go to jail. Are you stupid?
Oh, I don't want to go
Come
to
on,
jail.
man.
You go to jail all the time, motherfucker. What's the difference in this?
You like that, Big D? I go to jail all the time.
You control
Are you
fucking bots on
stupid?
goddamn fucking dating sites, but you can't get a Zoom to get to court. That's pretty fucking pathetic. You're a piece. I had to light a fire under your ass to even get goddamn unemployment during the fucking scamdemic, you loser.
Well, that was nice. It was only a couple of steps
because
anyway.
you wanted to live off of me, you fucking bum.
Well, yeah, but you never gave me nothing, so.
That's a lot of fucking shit. All right, well, why don't
so
you?
what happened there?
I told
you lived here for a year and you never gave me nothing.
Fuck up. You're gaslighting. Go get your fucking bank receipts
I'm
from that time period,
gaslighting?
and I'll get mine. How about that? And we'll compare bank receipts.
Okay. What am I going and getting?
You're gonna get your bank receipts to show that I was mooching off of you, and you didn't, and I didn't pay for shit.
Yeah,
but then I'll have my bank receipt, and they'll tell a different story.
I'm showing it right now. You never did pay for shit.
Okay. Well, that's why I'm offering to compare bank receipts with you of that time period, so we can.
You never gave me no money, you fucking dummy. How am I going to have bank receipts if you never gave me any money?
I don't spend money.
You never gave me no money,
motherfucker.
and I never beat up Becca.
I got a bunch
You
of
can call
charges
Becca
for that.
right now at the Burger King on Zeb Road. Call her up and ask her, did Derek really ever beat you up? And yeah, she's going to say no.
She's an idiot just like you.
Oh, she's an idiot?
Yeah, she is.
I talked to her this morning.
She's another fucking liar. I don't know why people give disabled people.
She's a liar?
I'm calling her a liar.
She doesn't lie. She's incapable of lying.
That's a lot of shit. We all lie,
No, she is. She's incapable of lying.
That's not
true. It, Dave.
All right, will she take a polygraph? Voice stress, motherfucker?
It is true. That's why she couldn't lie her way out of cheating.
Okay, whatever.
She can't lie. She's shitty at it, dude. She's worse than you. You're a shitty liar, but
you're stupid ass up here. Don't tell her she's a dumb bitch too. For even hanging around your stupid ass. Because you're fucking keeping her on the string. You're keeping her on the string, you sick motherfucker. Oh, let's go back in time with Rosie.
Yeah,
Red.
Dave, you want to go back in time? You want to go back in time, Dave? You think you're gonna win this?
You like these retarded girls?
I go live one day out of 2 weeks. Look what I got to put up with.
You're a piece of shit. There is no rest for the
I'm
wicked,
a piece of shit.
motherfucker.
I'm actually a good guy, dude. What are you talking
you're
about?
Not. You're a lazy piece of shit.
I'm not lazy. No.
The fuck
I go to work every day. I go bust my ass every day, dude.
Well, let's have Raccoon Man and fucking Big D stay at your place for a couple of months and see how they fucking like hanging out with you.
They want to look at it? They can look at it. Here,
I'm cool, man. I don't need a place to stay. I'm good.
Yeah. See,
I'll play it right now.
I didn't really want to go to his fucking house. I don't know how asking for legal advice turned into, hey, let's send Dave to fucking Troll Fail's house. Didn't you say that? That was all. You fucking brought me there just for a fucking troll. I don't give a fuck what you've done since then.
You want to look at my beautiful house?
You're a dirty motherfucker. Even Miss White's seen all that.
Is that dirty? That doesn't look dirty to me.
Or live there. Excuse me.
Hey, you guys, reel it in a little. You guys are getting a little crazy.
I love sending her pictures of your fucking pissy couch with you passed out on it, you stupid ass. There ain't a whole lot of anything that went on over there that you don't fucking know about. I'm gonna call Vic a liar too?
Is this my pissy couch? Is this the one you're talking about? Huh?
You didn't even have that fucking couch.
Well, now you know your story is so fucked up,
your
dude.
story's sketchy. You look at you can't
No,
even
your
fucking
story
keep
is
your eyes open.
I'm smoking weed, dude. I'm smoking out of this.
You got to vape. There you go. Crystallize your fucking lungs, stupid. Actually, I think goddamn liver failure, cancer is gonna get you before that.
Well, good. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
it's
like obviously you don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, Dave.
Why don't you go walk
Can
down
I
the hall
just say,
back the room
both you
and show
niggas go balls deep, man. I just want to say that.
Hey, motherfucker, why don't you go down
He
towards
ain't
your
never
room?
he never sat in jail before. He don't know shit, dude.
He goes balls deep on you, bro.
Well,
Hey,
he can try.
Hey, motherfucker, why
You
don't you
live
go
here.
to, why don't
You
you go
never
to your
paid a
room?
goddamn.
Go film
You never paid
go
nothing.
film the hallway down your room so we can see those holes you punched in the wall because you couldn't put your fucking hands on me, but you could do it to Becca.
Oh, you want me
see
to?
it. Let's see it. Unless you fixed it.
Maybe I fixed it. So what? Does it make a
You're
difference? What?
You're a bitch, is why. You're probably a fucking chomo too. That's why you're going
woke
after
up on the
fucking
wrong
Joey
side of the
dude.
bed.
I don't even know who that motherfucker is.
It's Labor Day, and Dave's like, I never worked in a day in my life.
What does that have to do with it? Why you keep avoiding the question?
Well, you're salty.
You're not slick, Derek. In fact, you better pray that your fucking dad goes before your mom because he ain't gonna fucking take care of you like she does, mama's boy.
Neither one of them take care of me, so.
Your Linda fucking Molly coddles you since the day you were born, you worthless. Oh, that's right. You admitted you put your hands on your mom too. You like putting your hands on women,
Yeah,
but you
when
never
I
put
was
your
like
hands
13.
on men.
I was 13. You
Doesn't
idiot,
fucking matter.
You're a fucking
idiot.
Dave.
You know what? If I was your dad, I would have put you through a fucking wall for putting your hands on my wife like that. You piece of shit.
Well, he did too. He fucking beat me up.
Well, good for
So
him.
don't worry about it.
Scott's the only one with any sense at your fucking as far as your family goes.
Oh, what about my brother?
I only met him one time, so I have no fuck. He doesn't hang around you,
Okay,
so
well,
he
you
must
got
be
a lot
smarter
of
than you.
you got a lot of. You never remember my folks that much either. So what the fuck are you talking about, Dave?
Why do you keep gaslighting there, Blinky? Can you ever
Dave,
get on a
I'm not-
fucking live stream
I'm not
sober,
blinking.
motherfucker? Hey, why don't you
Dave,
do us some DMX?
Why
I
don't
like
you?
the DMX. Pop, shop, closing up shop. Let's see some more of that,
What?
drunkie. Your DMX routine. Let's see that.
What are you talking about? Are you on crack?
Oh, why I caught that. You didn't
Someone
post-
say
you
crack?
lost that anyway. I got you and you're all drunk singing DMX. Trying to be a wigger.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It was just
Well-
funny. You're a fucking joke, dude. You and Rick Crude are probably about tied for first place.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, except you've been a failure longer than him, so I guess
Come
you're
on,
the king.
Dave. 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 Can you say
Dave,
that,
really?
bro? You could say he's worse than Rick Crude, man. I'm just asking.
I've known Derek longer than Rick, and longer
he's
than
worse
any
than
of
Crude?
you.
Have you seen Crude's leg as of yesterday?
Yeah, I
the
know.
other one?
Yeah, he privated that video or deleted it, and I caught it.
Well, I recorded it if you want me to send it to you. Give me
No,
an
I
email.
don't want it. I got it.
All
I
right,
got
I'm
it
just saying.
myself. I like pissing him off by stealing his hidden
I know
content.
you do, man. I watch you all the time.
Where's this motherfucker? How come he's telling me I got the flag back. I have no reason to go to fucking Houston anymore. Why don't he fucking pull up on me if he wants to go at it? Why does that always the motherfucker want you to pull up on them?
He's a gaylord like you, dude. That's why.
You're a fucking gaylord. You
No, you're a fucking gaylord, dude.
Girls, you fucking
Oh,
weirdo.
you took,
Tell us
you
about
took one
Rosie Red and
incident
how
and you
fucking
and you turned it into a goddamn
gonna
fiasco.
ruin your fucking life.
I can ruin your life.
You are a pussy, Derek. You always have been and you always will be.
Yeah, I'm a pussy. Okay, Dave. Says a pussy. That's
Okay,
the biggest pussy.
why do I gotta
Didn't you
answer the
get
door
beat up
for
by
you
some
when the fucking
teenagers in
sheriffs come by,
California?
huh?
Wait a minute.
Why do I gotta
You're
answer
the one that
door
got
for
beat
you?
up by
You too scared?
teenagers in California.
Cops
You
don't
think
really
some
scare
teenagers
me.
are gonna come around here and beat me up? Hell to the fucking no. You are
And then
fucking
you
Dave.
you
If
concoct
you-
some fuck. You were drunk and you were sad feeling.
Dave,
You
you
concoct
need to
some
start
bullshit that I
thinking
was
before
an
you
intruder.
speak.
You're a fucking loser.
Dave, my dad always told me, think before you speak. And that's what I'm telling you right now. You need to think before you speak because you're
I don't
talking out
mind
your
saying
ass,
what I
man.
gotta say. I love talking about shit.
You're talking
like with
some
cops, I love
dumbass
talking
shit, dude.
about me. That's why they
Well,
fucking run
I'm-
away.
Well, you can run away. I don't care what you do. You can run away if you want.
No, I said cops run away from me, idiot.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. When have
No,
I got
they
a,
don't.
when did I what the 3 times I got arrested was a bullshit traffic stop, and that's because I was supporting
Wow. Okay.
irate
Big deal,
production.
Dave. Dave.
You didn't see me. I got threatened with all kinds of shit, even here. You didn't see me go to jail, did you? They pushed out. They pushed out. Champagne cops are pussies.
Like California gives a shit about a fucking pussy like you. That's really what it is.
You're gaslighting there, drunkie. You're sucking. Come on, your audience wants
I'm
better
not
than
sucking. I'm
your
not
audience
sucking.
wants better out of you, sad face motherfucker.
You talk a lot of shit for being a fucking
Let's
loser.
show up. 6-hour drive, motherfucker. I'll even give you the gas money. How about that?
Yes, send it my way. Cash at me.
No, fuck your Cash App. You can come here and you can. I'll give it to you, and then I'll beat the fuck out of you.
Oh, look at all the tables of shit. Oh,
You think I'm gonna
I'll
trust
pay
your
you.
lying
I said,
fucking
okay,
ass?
cash
Show
at me the
up.
money. He
Show
goes,
up.
oh, I can't do that. I
Show up,
can't do
Derek.
that.
Show up, you
Dave,
fucking pussy.
see? Come on,
Only
bro.
6-hour drive. It's less than
Dave,
6 hours.
You're just trying to get clicks and views, man.
I
You're
don't
like
give a fuck about that shit. I never
no, you're
have.
like what's her name? Out
Is
of
this
Rodriguez,
Honor
out of
Save's son,
Texas.
DDT? Is this
What?
Honor Save's lost son?
I don't. Say
I don't
what?
know
Same
you,
thing
Raccoon
Honor
Man.
Save
Why don't you
does.
why don't you introduce yourself there, Raccoon Man? I don't know you.
I don't talk to fucking homeless trash, man.
Fuck you, you redneck,
All
fucking
you can
ignorant,
tell me
inbred
is
piece
what
of
fucking
shit.
insane
Fuck you.
asylum you come
Look
out
at
of,
Dave.
You
you
ain't
little
do
faggot.
nothing
Now,
there,
Big D, what do you think of
fucking
this?
faggot.
inbred
Crazy.
motherfucker. Huh?
See,
You
he's
little
so
faggot.
I
fucking
seen you on
stupid.
Faggot.
Deliverance, you piece of shit.
Faggot.
You ain't scary.
Hey.
You ain't scary,
You got a
Raccoon
pretty
Man.
mouth there,
You
boy.
just run your fucking mouth, old man.
I'll slap
Dave.
the shit out you.
Come on,
Dave,
then
you
do it.
are-
Show up at my house. I live at 156 South Water Street, Decatur, Illinois, 62523. You gonna show up there, fuckhead?
No, I think
You just
leaving
some-
you in
another
Decatur,
fucking
Illinois is
loser on
painful
YouTube
enough.
run your fucking mouth.
What
That's why
fucking
you
mental
hang. That's why you hang out with
institution did you
Derek.
escape from? What group home are
Oh,
you
God.
at?
Can I take a break and go to the beer store?
DDT.
I don't give
Does
a
he,
fuck what you do.
Does he live in a group home?
No.
Raccoon Man, your troll sucks. Go back to
Oh.
troll school, buddy.
He's got a good
Actually,
troll, Dave.
Hey,
Better
Derek,
than yours.
I
Dave,
found
you
somebody
suck,
worse
man.
than you at troll.
I've been
Well, I take
listening
that
to you
back.
for
Come on,
30
you're not
minutes.
winning
Man,
anything.
Raccoon Man's
You-
worse than
You're not
your
winning anything, Dave.
Goes
You're
to
honest
Terry.
Abe. That's all you can
Raccoon
do
Man
is an
sucks like
honest
goes
Abe
to
act.
Terry. That fucking
fuck
faggot,
yourself, you
fake
little
ass
faggot.
German motherfucker.
Dave, you're stretching, man. You're pulling
Yeah,
a
okay,
Rick
whatever.
Rude.
No, you're fucking
You
losing,
are.
Derek,
You're
like
pulling a
always.
Rick Rude. You're stretching. You're pulling a TC. You're stretching.
Hey, Big
I don't
D,
even know who the fuck that
You're-
dude is. Why do you bring up
Oh,
somebody I don't
well,
fucking know, idiot?
Yeah, you.
Hey,
oh,
man,
now
don't let
you're
him
just
hijack
lying.
everything.
Why are you? What?
Hey, why is your girlfriend fighting for you on the internet here, Derek? Can you speak for
Because she
yourself?
loves me. Because she loves me to death.
No,
That's
I'm talking
why.
about your,
I ask her all the
gay
time,
lover,
and
your
that's what she
raccoon
said.
man.
I love
have
him.
sex-
I love him to death. That's why she
Raccoon
says
man, you gonna
that.
have sexy chat with him after this?
No.
Maybe
listen
you
here,
don't
you
know. It's
Kinda
none of
sounds
your
like-
business
I think
anyway, Dave.
Raccoon's a faggot. He's probably a
remind me
chomo
of
too.
Rev and
You a
Shanny.
you a
Go suck on
chomo, Raccoon
Shanny's
man?
fat titty, boy.
Hey, Raccoon man, you a
Dave.
chomo? You
No,
a
I ain't
chomo?
one, man.
You kind
know
of
what?
sound like
You
a
are.
chomo.
Why do
kinda
you
talk
always
like a
gotta go
chomo.
live with other people, motherfucker? Why
Fuck
can't
you,
you own
you
your own
redneck
house?
inbred
Why you
motherfucker.
gotta go bum
I'm
off
going
people,
to
you
I'm
bum?
I
going
can't
I'm
even-
going
I
to
can't even
the store. I'm
understand
gonna
this
leave it
foreigner.
live and I'm muting.
All right,
I'd
boy.
rather listen
Go
to a
get your
bunch of
beer.
fucking niggers from Mexico.
You're a bum. You live off people.
Oh yeah, I want a bomb. Let's see you, motherfucker. Why don't you pop on?
Wait a
why don't you
minute.
pop on,
Time out.
on all
Raccoon
the
man?
time.
Why don't you pop
What's
on,
with the
Raccoon
N-word?
man?
Are you
Let's see your stupid
Dave?
ass.
We went through
Hey,
this
you're
3 years
racist,
ago
ain't
with
you?
You're a
you and
pussy.
the
You're a
N-word.
pussy, Raccoon
Yeah,
man.
he's
Shut the fuck
racist.
up.
He's up there in fucking Iowa, Illinois.
I
wherever the fuck fake
bet where
place
you
he's
at. You're a big snitch in the neighborhood to the cops, huh? You like telling
You know
on
what,
people. I
Dave?
think you're a
I'm gonna
chomo
call
and a fucking
Walmart.
snitch.
Dave, I'm gonna call the Walmart in
then-
Decatur, Illinois, where you
Well, there's
live.
two of them.
And
We got two of them.
okay, I'm gonna call both of them and replay what you just said.
Well, go ahead. I don't give a fuck about that.
Okay, well you're gonna be out of a job.
I'm gonna go tell on Dave because I'm a pussy.
No,
Why don't you call the cops too, like Rick did, you
well,
motherfucker?
no. You
Huh?
you wanna do
Let
all
me get
this
you Decatur
just
PD's
like
number so you don't have
just
to
like Rick
fucking,
Cruz
go
called
through the trouble
my
of
place
finding
to
it.
work. I can call your place to work, Dave.
I didn't call your fucking place of work.
I didn't say you did. I said Rick did. And since Rick's, it's
No, you
okay.
You didn't call my place of work.
No, he called my place of work.
Oh, well, good for
And
him.
and now I'm gonna call your
Why
place
do I
of
give
work
a fuck about that?
and say you're running around on the internet using the N-word.
I don't give a fuck. Nigger, 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 nigger. So what?
Okay. Well, now your bosses all are gonna hear that.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Was it used in a
right.
racial context? I bet they don't even know where the word nigger comes from. I do.
It's
Why don't you tell us
it's
about
the Latin word. It's the Latin word for black.
Studies.
It's
I
the
forgot you're a
Latin word
college
for
man.
black.
Why don't you tell us,
Negro,
college
it's
man?
the Latin word for black. Dave, you're not
Negro
gonna
is
stump me
black.
on fucking.
Come on, gender studies, college man. Tell us.
I just did.
I went out and got a career. I went and got a career for a job I can't even get because I'm a convicted. I was a convicted felon because you're a dumbass.
A correct career at Walmart. You're not a convicted felon. You don't do anything that stupid.
No, I just don't get caught.
He just
No, you
reaches off people.
well, frauding Social Security probably is a felony,
Okay, well
isn't
then
it?
call Social Security and see if I give a fuck.
Well,
ain't nothing gonna
I'll
happen.
call them. I'll call
That's
them
my
right
sovereign
after I call
citizen money,
Walmart.
bitch.
I'll call them right after I call Walmart.
Every time you pay taxes, you put money
And
in my
now
pocket.
you're
Thank
gonna
you,
be
Derek.
and
Raccoon Man too. Thank you for the money.
do
you
we
give me,
have
bitch.
a
I hadn't paid
location of the
taxes
nearest?
in 10 years, 15 years. I'm disabled and retired, you fuck.
Yeah,
Do
well,
we
I
have a
don't give a
location
fuck
of the
about
nearest
that.
bridge in
You're probably a
Decatur,
veteran
Illinois?
too, idiot. Huh?
I
You're a
want
veteran?
Dave's
Don't worry
new
about it.
address.
You
I
join the
want
fucking military? Huh?
You
You're not
couldn't
even proud
put
of
it.
that, you fucking piece of
he
shit.
was in the Navy, you idiot.
Oh,
You
wow.
couldn't
You
fucking
are-
handle
Oh,
it,
so he
boy.
was the
Big D, can you
big
listen to
Navy guy
Dave
in
here?
the fucking village people
Oh,
then.
somebody help
Hey,
me out.
mute his
Oh my
ass.
God.
I've had enough of this motherfucker.
Yeah, go
Mute him.
fuck
Oh, my
yourself,
God.
raccoon
Kick
man.
him to the curb,
Dave.
You're
man.
a fucking
DDD. I don't
loser.
need
Do
a
something
headache.
about it, raccoon man. Let's see what kind of stones you got, bitch.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Oh yeah,
You know what? Okay, I'll be
you're a big
back.
combat veteran.
It's
I'm scared.
1 o'clock.
I
I'll go
stabbed
back
a
live
motherfucker
about
6 times. What do you think about that,
3:34
bitch?
o'clock.
And I didn't go
Big
to
D,
jail either.
I'll be back 3:34 o'clock. I'm just gonna end this. We can continue this. This is gonna be great, Davey. Be
Come on back,
Pussy,
be
fag.
woman
prepared.
beater. I don't care. Give a
Oh,
fuck.
yeah,
You a woman
woman
beater.
beater.
You a woman
Yeah,
beater
fuck,
too, there,
nobody
raccoon
believes-
man.
Nobody believes
No,
that.
woman
Peter
beater?
Puffer.
You're
No,
already.
Peter Puffer.
You're already a
I hope
fucking
I hope you
war
catch
criminal.